that. There's a lot of other great things. There's a lot to mention, but you can go to BonnieHunt.com and click on Bonnie's Basement, which is at the bottom of the page. And thank you so much for taking the time even to check it out. And if you bid on something that's in auction, and the auction ends Sunday,
yes,
March 8th. So,
yes.
And all proceeds go to the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center in Chicago. All my buddies work. Yeah. And my favorite part of this whole experience, along with many other things. Okay, The Bachelor. I know. All right, you guys, please, you can talk about it if you want to with me. You can get up. I think we have a microphone that says, or one of you can speak, but we saw Jason choose between these two women. And listen, you know, frankly, there's a part of me that's totally embarrassed that I'm involved in even talking about the show. On some level, you go, gosh, but you know, we're only human. We all love romance, no matter how old you get. You know, even my grandma used to talk about old boyfriends to me and tell me great, wonderful stories of love. That all came to an end with this show. Melissa and Molly. So he proposes to this young woman named Melissa. After 6 weeks of being together, after he put a ring on her finger and said he was on our show saying, I've never been happier, this is the happiest thing in my life. He's going to be on our show on Monday.
Yes.
I know. Like, girls, I'm going to have to really calm myself down. Even the men in our production office were upset.
Yeah.
So let me just show you a little clip. 6 weeks after he gets engaged to her, he says he didn't feel the chemistry anymore. Well, and he says that she knows. She knew this all. But just listen to what he says in this tape, because he saves it to be on TV. Like one of you guys wrote in yesterday. You guys, a lot of you wrote in. But here's one from CJ. She writes in, if you're going to break a girl's heart, why in front of millions? First he breaks Molly's heart and he cries. Then he breaks Melissa's heart in front of all of us on a live television show. Then he asks Molly if they can try again 10 minutes later. I'm surprised he didn't give Molly the diamond engagement ring while it was still warm coming off Melissa's hand. CJ's mad. I know I'm going over this. Oh, this one's from Katie Connor. Here are my thoughts on The Bachelor. What the heck? I'm so disappointed in him. He is worse than the guy that didn't pick either girl. He comes out, he's one of those guys that believes that the grass must always be greener. You know, it's true. Listen, I feel for the guy and everything, but, you know, he made a choice. He talks about being a single dad. He does have the mother of this young boy, Ty, helping him in conjunction, helping him raise this young boy of his. I mean, there's single parents that are single parents. So we got to be careful, Jason. You know, when he does, oh, my God, I'm a single parent, he does have a partner that's helping him raise this little boy. But anyway, I'm so frustrated about this. He tells the host that she knows, that there's no lies. Just look at the way he explains it. Obviously, she doesn't know. Here's his explanation of why he's going to break up with her on national television.
We've talked a lot, and she knows where my heart's at, and she knows where my head's at. I mean, there's no lies, but there's a lot that needs to be said in person.
There's no lies? There's such a thing called lies by omission. She didn't know. She obviously didn't know. Here she is after she finds out that he doesn't want to go any further.
I wish more than anything that last day you would have just let me go. Instead of doing this to me. I'm so mad at you.
He takes it back. What? What's he going to do with it? Oh, I don't know. What did you guys think? Anybody? Somebody want to talk? Go ahead. What? Why do you feel that way about him?
Well, he broke her heart. It's not fair.
Well, I know. And the thing is, listen, I totally understand that he's saying you can't just marry somebody. He kept saying, I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to have any regrets. Well, honey, you can't go through life without regrets. They're called lessons. And that's how we learn from them. You can't, and regrets doesn't mean, when he kept saying, I don't want to have any regrets, I have to do what I want to do. Having no regrets doesn't mean that you're totally in this self-absorbed life where you just do what feels right in the moment. Because he kept saying, you know, at the time when I asked her to marry me, at that time in my life, I felt it was the right thing. At that time in his life, it was 6 weeks ago. What? What happened 6 weeks from now?
Yeah.
He could have waited, Nick. He could have waited.
Shouldn't he have an opportunity to try them all out, though?
In the news show.
I don't even know what to say.
Well,
Except we all understand he's a musician. saying is that Jason says, you know, that he had to tell her on the show, he had to do it. You didn't have to. He didn't have to. He could have said, you know, listen, he knows that he's not going to stay in it. Go on TV, save face, and afterwards sit down with her and say, I got to tell you the truth, I'm not ready to make a commitment. But not only does he break her heart, within 10 minutes he's asking the other girl that he wants to get into a relationship. It's very frustrating.
Well, that's when you scream, it's a TV show.
I know it's a TV show. What, do you think it's all planned?
Well, I just think it's so manipulated. And you know what? I think he is a good actor. He's crying the tears at the balcony and all that stuff. And it's almost like when she was talking to him, you could see him trying, okay, let's well it up. Come on, let's get the tears coming. And, you know, clenching the jaw and all that stuff. Like, tell me you're breaking up with me. I'll show you.
All right, I'm going to tell you. Oh, you're going to show me.
I'm going to go.
Don?
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're doing this. I don't understand. I mean, you put that ring on my finger, and you said you wanted to make me happy and give me everything you want. I just wish that first day you would have told me to hit the road, Jack. What's wrong? Wait a second.
Well, there's a lot...
Are you having molar discomfort?
Sort of, yes. There's a lot we have to talk about in person.
Wait?
In person.
Well, yeah,
As
but
opposed to over the phone, how we've been conversing.
We've been
since the
talking
show
every
ended.
day. Why wouldn't you tell me this? Why would you wait till we're on television?
Look, I'm a single parent. Give me the ring.
What about your wife? You have an ex-wife. Doesn't the mother of Ty, doesn't she help you? What?
They talk on occasion.
What?
But I do a lot of the carpooling and things like that. That's my responsibility, which isn't easy.
What about you gave me this ring? You're taking the ring. I'm going to give you the ring. You're going to accept it? You're going to take it back?
I got to give it to Molly. Molly's right around the corner. I had a chance to talk to her, but not you earlier, and I apologize.
Oh, she
Then
knows.
there's Becky and Phyllis. There's a whole...
Becky and Phyllis, the 1952 Bachelor. Okay, so, you know, we're all frustrated. We're all frustrated by this experience of watching the show. And I don't know if it's orchestrated or whatever, but I think Jason had a closer bond and a more legitimate relationship with the producers of the show than he did with any of the women.
Right.
Okay, that's my opinion. So last night, he appears on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy makes my night. Because Jimmy says to him, now that you're going out with Molly, and you broke Melissa's heart, do you think Melissa will come to the wedding? This is classic. Just watch Jimmy.
If there is a wedding, will Melissa be invited to it?
Oh, wow. If she wanted to come. I mean, I think her and I, at some point, will be friends again.
Oh, no, you will not.
Here's Jimmy, a guy who was married for years. He's got a couple kids. He's in a relationship. He gets it, you know. He's like, what, are you kidding me, pal? Oh, the whole interview is funny with him. But I can't wait to have him on Monday if he shows up. Now, if he's... But you can go to BonnieHunt.com to submit any questions you have for Jason, guys, because I'll read some of them on the air. But, yeah. Oh, so many women are so upset that Melissa didn't just keep the darn ring. I don't know, somebody here was like, I wouldn't want anything to do with it. I want it to go away. I'm like, you could donate it. You could, you know, do something, you know, pay it forward.
Sure.
Flush it down the toilet.
Oh, Nick, don't try to get, I don't even understand. Don't try to get on her side now. After you're talking about test driving all the cars. All right.